Hey there guys, it's Metro and we are back. And today I want to tell you that this stream is sponsored by the coldest water. I have a funny little story to tell you about this actually. This is a good one. So I had been using the bottles for golf. You probably heard me talk about this a lot. I originally, the first bottle I got was, let's see where it is. It's this 24 ounce one. It's this one, 21 ounce. 21 ounce one. I loved it. I knew it'd be perfect for golf because it would fit in there's like a little jacket that you put bottles in. You can put like a regular water bottle in, but obviously a bigger bottle too. So I put that in there, carry it when I'm walking. I can just reach down with my left hand, grab it, and drink it. So I drank the whole bottle, play golf, whatever, walk 9. I come home, it's empty, right? Now it's empty, so it's a little top heavy because it's just a metal bottle in that plastic pouch. And when I went to take the clubs out of my car, I guess I took them out maybe a little awkwardly. The bottle fell out of the pocket. All right, so probably about 3.5 feet off the ground, fell. Now I will say that you won't really be able to see it, but the top took the brunt of it. It's a little scratched up because it hit the concrete, but honestly, it doesn't really. I mean, it hasn't really even impacted the paint or anything. Like, there's a couple marks and stuff on it from falling. But the funnier thing about it all was I drop it on a hill. Like, I live on a straight downhill. Like, if I dropped a golf ball on the ground, it would go. I wouldn't be able to get it. It would be gone. So I was like, oh my god. I literally threw my clubs on the ground and I started screaming. I'm like, no, 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 no. So it starts rolling down the hill and it gets caught under my tire on my car. It's the only thing that saved it. So we almost lost. I mean, legitimately, this would have been gone. I don't know. I guess I would have just tried to run down the road and get it wherever it landed. But if it kept rolling down the road, it would probably be all scratched, all messed up. But yeah, I mean, the plastic part it took a hit, but it's just a little sharp. I could probably just like sand it down or something. But I'm pretty impressed. Durable bottles. I mean, obviously it's metal, so you don't think it's gonna fall 3 feet and break or something. But very satisfied. So you guys should check it out. It's a really good product, and I think I saw this when I opened this up. It says up to 36 hours of cold. We might try that out. It's gonna get really hot and humid again here. So anyway, that's that. We'll get to some keys today. We got hopefully a big week ahead of us here, man. Like this is looking like a super approachable week. So we just got to get some reps in. The problem is finding the keys. Blood DK not the pick that everybody's starving for, but I do think they are among the best tanks for just straight up survival period. So I'm having a lot of I think a lot of people are surprised. Like we did that key with that priest yesterday. That's a funny one. That was our first 20 in time as well. So that's awesome, but yeah, that key with that priest, that guy was like quite funny. He was never expecting the Blood DK strength, I think. Anyway, Draven 2 Drill, 2 Drill, welcome. What's up, buddy? How's it going? It is a great bottle, I agree. If you're in the market, maybe you check it out. Also doing a giveaway, so maybe you check that out too. Okay, we got another new dude. I mean, like, come on, man. I'm kind of getting over this. Don't really want to keep leveling. It takes so freaking long to level these people in the first place. We gotta find some good experience for that guy. Let's see. What's going on? Alright, that's the one. Level 16 going on that mission. Is that even a good ability? Increases the damage of the closest ally and their maximum health. I mean, it seems good. Alright, so it's not going to be a difficult mission to succeed at. Should be a fair few levels. I don't know why it's not saying it's going to level up from that. Hey Samantha, how's it going? Welcome. How are you? Okay, let's go ahead and get this done. It's all out of order. What's going on here? Something's up. Something's seriously wrong. Yeah. Did this fucking jackass just update this goddamn add-on, man? Hopefully he has by now, surely. Venture plan. On hiatus. Oh my god, dude. Anyway. Hey, Fast Food Express, what's up, my friend? How you doing? Yeah, this is all fucked up again. I don't know if this is the add-on causing this or if there's something else wrong, but... Not doing missions today, no problem. Okay, so let's get some keys going here. We gotta change our gear as well. We did finally get our 262 neck, so that's great. Changing all the stuff. Let's see. Good morning, Vietnam. Alex, what's up, buddy? We might just actually put this on at this point. Like, legitimately, I think this is better if it was actually 252, but this is starting to get ridiculous. A 226 blood spattered scale versus a 252 shard. I mean, I really don't know how they compare, so I'll just use this instead. And that's that, right? Cool. Still waiting for some actual raid loot, but other than that, our character's doing it quite well. Venture plan was broken by the 21st follower. Oh, really? So it's like now officially broken? What keys are you looking to do today, Metro? Yeah, trying to get some 20s, hopefully. There is a fix, so yeah. Yeah, I saw this thing where you have to like edit the fucking data. I'm not really interested in that. Okay, yeah, just 20s. I mean, anything is good by me. I don't think they would accept me to that, but it is tyrannical, so of course, unlikely to be too successful Plague Fall, but such an easy key. You'd hope that people are just ready for that first boss and we can go and cruise. And our key is unfortunately 19 Plague Fall as well. I'm okay having a Lunchable of sorts and such. Saw some of your keys yesterday. Did you figure out why the last boss despawned oddly? No, I mean, it's probably because of what people said. It's probably because of me mind controlling the mob. I did it and it worked, and if you don't, it will lag you out of the game. Gotcha. That's not lagging me out of the game. It just doesn't work. I was experiencing 1,000 MS. So not experiencing that myself, but I don't know. It's such a shame. I don't. Quite weird, man. I don't know if it's like a power trip or what, but it's like, just update your goddamn add-on, man. Is it really difficult? You made it. It's either that or just take it down. Like that. If you don't want to make the add-on anymore, no worries. Let somebody else make it. I don't know if this person's like trying to make like a public statement about this to be like, hey, I'm not coming back until blah blah blah, but dude. Well, so far not great on the key dispersion. Could do that +2, maybe we get loot. Can we do any of the missions? The guy has quit maintaining it. Well, yeah, he's on hiatus, quote unquote, and he won't let others maintain it either. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so this just doesn't work now at all. Hey, Stromy, what's up, buddy? What'd you get in your vault this week? I got this weapon, which isn't very good, but better than nothing. Halls again. Unlucky. I guess we'll do another halls. Two, 3, 3, 3. That's funny. Moving around. Hopefully getting somewhere. Oh, I see. We could actually do that. That's actually an easy fix. I believe in the dream to get your 20 keys done. Yeah, me too. How'd the raid go? I didn't see that. Pretty good. Well, not great actually, but yeah, we got a heroic cleared at least. Okay, let's do that real quick. So it says to fix this, go to your WoW install folder, then retail, interface, add-ons, venture plan. Widgets. I don't have that. Oh yeah, there it is. And looking for so changing this to 24. Or 30, I guess they're recommending. Okay. Is it gonna just work with the reload now? Did you time any 20s apart from Hall? I haven't done any keys besides those yet. So it's gonna be an easy week, but we just gotta get in keys, which is a big issue right now for us. Do you think that you get denied ignoring keys? Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, people are like literally only running with druids. I was looking at some people like who are pushing keys at a similar level, and every single key is done with a druid. Like all pugging as well. Like nobody's doing anything but a druid, which is unfortunate for me. Somehow the meta forming has been even worse than season 1, which is hard to believe. Very hard to believe, honestly. Well, I really do need some footage of Necrotic Wake, so it should be an easy upgrade regardless. Wait, what? Now the add-on doesn't even work. Oh, man. Anyway, Sub-Creation has some interesting ranks this week. Does it? I mean, the week just started, so I don't think you could really be looking at anything yet to, you really want to look at that on like Monday night if you want to see something. We got invited. Yeah, no, it just doesn't work at all. Okay. God, man, this add-on's just toast. Guess 30 was too aggressive. 24. Did 18 hauls on my hunter earlier. Demon hunter tank did 7.2k. Wow, that's nuts. DK is ranked lowest this week. I can't understand why. Again, I wouldn't even be looking at that yet. But I mean, they're pretty much going to be lowest every week, I believe. Okay, so it just legitimately doesn't work at all now. Wow. Alright, so I guess the add-on's fucked. Like, entirely fucked. Just uninstall it. One more relog, see if it fixes it. Just change it back to 20, I guess, maybe is what we probably should do. Unless did I do the wrong thing? Maybe there's a second one that I was supposed to change. No, that's the only one. I don't understand why changing that at all would make the whole add-on not work. But whatever, we'll just put it back to 20 and stop using this add-on, I guess. My boyfriend has mained bear since Wrath and loves this expansion. Says keys are feeling great. I personally like healing bears and DKs more. Gotcha. Yep, keys are definitely a lot of fun right now. Just need to get into keys for them to be fun. It just legitimately doesn't. What the fuck did I do? I literally just edited a file. What? The whole fucking add-on doesn't work now? I've returned it to what it was. What the fuck? I just don't get it. It's working fine for me, and not me. Probably I have like maybe an older version and it doesn't work. How do you feel about Blizzard right now? You don't see a lot of Frost Mages, so I mean it's not a problem if they slow mobs this week at least, but yeah, some weeks it does suck, like on a I guess mostly Sanguine, yeah. Sanguine could be difficult. Necrotic though, it's the other direction, so depends a lot on the affixes or the dungeon, I guess, sometimes. Okay, do we have a I never actually changed my soulbind last night, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna do Necrotic Wake first. Gotta get some footage of this, so hopefully we can get a good run here. Alright. Priest is what he's looking for. Let's head out. This comp is not terrible, but Priest and Warrior are really gonna not help it.
The hunt must go on. For Queen and Grove.
Hey Theodorus, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? This week feels like absolute heaven compared to last. Timing 20s left and right. Last week I didn't get a single one. I've only done those keys yesterday, but hopefully we can get some good keys here. Area 52 warrior. Yeah, this guy's already looking like a remove from group if I was the leader. At least I'm finding it easy to get into groups on my healer priest this week. Oh yeah, it's a good week to play a priest. Affliction lock. Is that guy serious? Affliction lock's like the worst DPS spec in the game for bosses right now, it seems. So I don't know what he's seeing in 5-mans, but not even much better in there, it looks like. Let's see the last Tyrannical week. B tier, just like 10th overall. It's like 6th overall last week. I assume either maybe all three of these people are Kyran. Cool. A chatty warrior always bodes well. DK can just AMS before bursting. Yep. Yeah, it's really good. Hey Craig, what's up, buddy? Windwalker Monk would be good for your comp. I mean, yeah, you're right, but I don't really give a shit what we get at this point. Just need 5 players who aren't going to be idiots. And I'm already in the group, so we got some problems. Watching your heroic raid progress last night. Yeah, that wasn't progress. That was just farm, but we had some troubles. A lot of people don't. It takes a lot of people a long time to learn encounters, or I guess just learn what's important about encounters. So we have a lot of wipes after killing bosses for the first time. But we got it done. Windwalker is good for any comp. They blast. Gotcha. Well, thanks for letting me know, man. I really don't think there's going to be any bursting at all in this dungeon that's going to be prohibitive. I'm assuming the small ones don't cause issues. How far are you into Mythic? 3 of 10. Cleared 3 of 10 twice now. Going to be working on Dormazane this week. Any opinions on the bosses? Anybody who's killed them both? Like I know Faxi, anybody else? Faxi Coppets in here, you can relax. We don't have, like, I don't actually know. I've been watching some videos of it. I don't really see why you need 2 priests. I actually, is it because the CD of Master Spell is prohibitive? Is that why you need 2 priests? When are you Mythic rating? We've already been Mythic rating, buddy. We are 3 of 10. We've been 3 of 10 for 2 weeks now. Favorite boss from SOD? I really like Guardian of the first one, actually. Sounds a bit boring to say, but CD is longer than the okay, so that's gonna make that difficult. Yeah, we don't have a second priest, so, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, I'm not really sure. Guardian, explain. I don't know, it's just a really I just like seeing the DPS numbers go up and up each week. Master Spell is a 45-second CD, right? And what, the ability goes out every 30 seconds or something? Soul Render is harder mechanically, but Ner'zhul is much harder on healing. Oh, okay. Interesting. See, I thought it would be the other way. Well, I didn't even think about healing, but It looks to me like Ner'zhul is a very, very easy fight to just kind of blow the doors off of with high DPS. But I don't know for sure. Like, looking just at the kill times, Ner'zhul is like a 3.5 minute fight to a 4 minute fight for the best groups. And Dormazane is like a 7 minute fight for the best groups. So it's like double the length. What key are you planning to do now? This is Necrotic Wake 19. It was no good 20s when I first signed up, so I want to try to get some footage in Necrotic Wake to make that final video. So we'll do it. We 6 heal Ner'zhul. Yeah, I've heard people say that, but won't be doing that. Hopefully everybody just has Blood Link. 5 should be plenty. I haven't killed the fight, obviously, but I do think people are making the fight harder on themselves by taking that much DPS out of the group. It looks like, from what I can see from the logs and stuff I've seen, it's like that fight is, you can kill it so fucking fast. It's actually really insane. I don't really know how you would need 6 healers if the fight was 4 minutes or less. But I guess it's that hard. I don't know.
Wildlife wreaking havoc nearby. The anima drought must have driven them into a frenzy.
And Death Blossom. I wish I could just trade some of these herbs. Yeah, what was the question about that? I don't even have a... Oh, it says best run. Is that what you were talking about? Mythic plus score, best run. Mythic plus best run. Doesn't say that on mine. It just says best run, period. You can't see it because it's on the... Now you can. I don't know. Question is, though, do you think your guild can do that? Oh, 100%, yeah. We are crushing it. Damage is insanely high right now for our group. We have a couple slackers, but not really anywhere near as bad as it used to be. Alright, we got a rogue. Azrael on. See you later, Herb. Alright, let's get out there and do the boss. Hey, why the fuck did I just open the log? Wow. OBS Studio, please. Thank you. DK'd in your raid last night, did good DPS. Yeah, K-Maz is really coming into his... hitting his stride, let's put it that way. 9.5k on Fate Scribe, that's pretty wild. That is 96th percentile, 383 in the world. And that's a good thing, finally. That's what I was saying to him last night. I was like, you're finally playing the spec that everybody else is playing. It took fucking 6 expansions, but we finally did it. Yeah, I'll take that guy's word for it. It should be enough. 10%. Anyway, hey Metro, good afternoon. Ahmed, what's up, buddy? Do you know how high you are ranked in US? You're probably like top 100. I mean, I don't know. I don't really look at just US. I'm not too worried about it, but I do check every once in a while. Here we go. First key of the day here. Should be a very easy upgrade.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go get it.
Yet another of the Kyrian's loyal servants.
What other
Come here to be
busting? Not really going to be an issue.
This temple was
I think that's the wrong button.
to fall. Soon all of Bastion will burn.
Nobody plays our specs, Blood and Prot Warrior. Don't really understand why. Nobody. There's a lot of people playing them. I guess just not maybe as much as Baron shit, but plenty of people playing them. For sure. I mean, Prot Warrior I don't know much about, I guess, but can't be less Prot Warriors than Blood DKs. Even with no fixes, people can still mess up Stitch Plus. Yeah, I agree, actually. I don't think it's as easy as he's making it sound, but I mean, obviously it should be. Could be quite easy. Anybody gonna get this hammer? I guess not. There's less Prot Warriors than Blood DKs. Oh wow, that's impressive. Prot Warrior is pretty good right now, I feel like. Alright, let's start moving in position and try to get Varuth. Waiting for the proc to occur. There it is.
One of the more ruthless Marsworn draws close. Be ready.
What's the difference between the weapons that drop here and the ones that drop in mists? In mists? What? They exist. The ones in this dungeon. The ones in mist are not real. Figment of your imagination, seemingly. This is actually like riskier than it looks, just because this healing reduction thing can get pretty brutal, but plus nobody wants to use any fucking CDs on this. Maybe he means spires. Well, maybe, but completely different dungeons, so that's very possible though.
To the victor goes the anima. Claim your power, Maw-walkers. Blightbone rip you apart.
Am I gonna lust? Not really feeling it.
Something coming.
Hey, how would you say Bloodike's comparison with other tanks regarding their overall damage done? Oh, damage done? They're probably the worst damage done for sure. I don't really worry too much about that though, so I'm not the guy to ask for that. How did you grab Ruth, the trinket? I don't even know. Codex to the first technique or whatever it's called. Anybody can do that though. Hunter could have done it if he was ready to do it. Obviously much easier for me though. Someone didn't pick a Kyrian orb, why would they be so clueless? They don't want to pad their stats, dude. They're trying to see what their overall is like legitimately. I don't blame them. It's pretty, yeah. Kind of unfair to keep padding your stats like that. I played 224 DK alts, and the Taz trinket is no joke, like 30% of my damage. Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great trinket overall, man. So much value to it. Kinda wild. Okay, I definitely think spear on this first boss is what we should be doing instead, but up to my man Hunter here. Pretty good damage dispersal. Yeah, that guy didn't take a that guy didn't take one, you're right.
To know you destroyed his prize creation. I am sure he would gladly take your limbs as repayment.
Oh. So is it Sogadon over there? Can't really tell. Too far away. I assume it is. I can't. No, actually, I think it's probably the ice guy. Are we good? Another warrior should be an easy upgrade. Yeah, no, we're crushing it, hopefully. Be probably the easiest possible week for the mini boss as well. Arms warrior though, I have some more respect for that spec. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I guess I do too. Arms has been consistently more productive for us. Problem is I can't use the hammer now. Yeah, it's so good on. Kind of a pain to get him where you want him, unfortunately.
I'm so eager to share your underling's fate. Your vaunted courage
be your doom. Your temple lies in ruin. Your brethren are butchered. You have already lost.
Beware. You approach a powerful servant of the jailer.
Need to move them a bit so we don't aggro this fucking pack. The issue we had last week was we got hit by the stun, which is obviously very bad. True, but playing Blood DK when they insta charge in and pull 30k DPS, then dying and complaining isn't great. Yeah, no doubt. That won't be happening. You don't have to worry about that. This guy's not that bright. Or I guess not that dumb. I don't know which you would say at this point.
Take the beast's power. You will need it for the dangers ahead.
DPS just don't understand / care about how threat works. I think it's I hope that it's they don't actually understand it, because I don't think anybody doesn't care about it. Like, surely nobody's dumb enough to not realize that they're dying to something that they can fix, right? Surely that would never be in play, but you would hope that it's just like a lack of knowledge, you know? It seems like that would be the case. Just like actually in zero danger on these pulls though. It's kind of nuts. Okay, we're gonna skip this properly this week. The answer is yes. Love that mage. Oh, what the fuck? I'm an idiot. I thought I still had that mage from the previous pack. I'm like, oh, I still have that mage. We gotta get rid of it. You would hope so, unless they are fixated on meters. That would explain getting hit by easy mechanics too. Right.
Deny me the sky.
When did that 109 or?
Shall answer in kind.
Foolish Paragon! There is nothing you can do to stop us.
Well fought.
We don't actually have
Claim
lost.
its power as your own.
Didn't even really need that, but whatever.
No matter. My minions are in.
Yeah, we picked up the orb. We can't actually use it in that order. I'll use the orb on the first thing, and then we'll use all the rest of the weapons.
My soldiers rise once more.
Wait, we don't have. Oh, we didn't actually get the hammer. That's right.
Bone will reduce you to dust.
It's a good thing.
With sacrifice comes victory. My soldiers once more. Will reduce you to dust.
I think we don't even have to release ours. That's why it's good to play multiple roles so you can actually learn stuff that might not be obvious playing one. Yeah, 100% agree. Definitely a good point. So Knife A is good Covenant for Blood. I don't know if it's good or bad. That's just the one I like the most. Can't be bad though. That's definitely not making my life harder.
Arrival proved timely, yet the battle rages on. We cannot rest until these invaders are purged from our skies.
Back to being unkillable. Last week was an anomaly.
I will lead the
Well, on
aperture
trash, you're
while
certainly
my
right about that.
disciples
Yeah.
Bring you to the necropolis. Let us end this atrocity.
We need stitch flesh. Prepare to strike at the next temple.
Just a moment longer. It seems that the parts for my
I get these interrupts done before that pack comes in, but it's gonna happen regardless, it looks like. Didn't get the gore spot. Anyway, Blood Decay is in the position. All of the covenants are pretty strong. That's good to hear that. I say though for raid, Necro has a clear edge. Yeah, Necro's advantage in utility is undeniable. I don't think it's the best for raiding like overall, but if you need the death gripping part of it, then yeah, it's huge.
The Mars dark magic coalesces here. Remove it at the source. Beware.
Maybe on Dormazane it would be good, but I'm not sure there's another fight, is there? I guess maybe Ner'zhul, or Kel'Thuzad? A bomb limbs makes some bosses so much easier. It does, but not many, is the problem. If I was only worried about raid, I would definitely be Kyrian. But DK already has insanely good utility, I don't think it needs any more grips. As a DPS DK though, that's a great idea, because it's already an extremely powerful Covenant. Problem is the rest of the Covenant power is not good. Definitely got to be, well, I don't know, maybe Ventir's even worse, but... Fate Scribe? Yeah, maybe, but I don't think so. Maybe on Mythic it's more important. On Heroic, the ads just kind of sit there anyway, so just need like a single grip on one mob basically. I gore fiends them every time I can, but it's not, I don't think I would save a 3-minute CD, or is it a 2-minute, whatever it is. I wouldn't save like a big damaging CD for that mechanic. It's not important enough. There's been 2 fights that I could think of in this expansion, and that's Council in Nathria and Dormazane in this raid, for sure. But is that a reason to pick the Covenant on its own? I would say no. It's very good for Mythic Plus though, so if you like it, it's a great option. Giving away a free death there. He dies to the knock that circle. Do you have an opinion on the last talent row for DK? Would you usually go Red Thirst? Oh, I never pick anything but Red Thirst, yeah. Especially with Baruth.
are
Like, look how much damage this is doing, right? Especially with that doing top damage by like sometimes it does like 25% of my damage. It's kind of ridiculous. So I would never take anything but Red Thirst. But I see people taking Bone Storm. I assume they're taking it because they're not playing like I am. They're just running and kiting the whole time. Council, Sun King, Feet Scrub, Huntsman. You definitely don't want it for Huntsman now. Sun King maybe. Not really either, because you grip the Phoenixes. We had a lot of wipes to people accidentally gripping the Phoenixes on top of where we were stacking. How come you're playing Fall Bulwark? I can't seem to not play Blood Tap. Yeah, because of the damage we're doing with like, there's nothing wrong with Fall Bulwark, and it is also a major DPS increase. Next boss is the real challenge. Yeah, that's true. You're right, actually. This will be make or break. We've had really good keys up until this point before as well. That just disband on this boss. This warrior's actually garbage. It's hit by a lot of avoidable mechanics. That 40% damage reduction Anima Cell is nice for Blood DK and Mythic Plus. 40% damage reduction? What's this? Oh, you're talking about on the pull. Yeah. No, that's excellent. If we were doing a, a hard crash week, it would be ridiculously valuable. I shouldn't have taken it for this key though. It's just a waste of DPS. None of these mobs do anything worth having it for. The 5% versus another big thing. How did you pull the lieutenant from so far away? The trinket. Has the rest trinket. Will pull any mob that you target when it is up. Okay, here we go.
It seems I can't wait to put your corpse to use. I'll have you in stitches. I must preserve your parts for later. Imbecile! I'm the one who made you!
So they nerfed this actual boss part, his health, by 10%, so we'll see. Hopefully that's enough. It does look like it will be. Maybe not, actually. It's like we're definitely gonna have a second phase. Damage just doesn't show up on this fight. I thought everybody would be doing good damage, but no.
My constructs can handle you on their own.
It's gonna miss, I'm pretty sure. Got it.
Imbecile! I'm the one who made you! No! That one was mine!
Yeah, we did push that mechanic out. That's really good. That was actually like the real reason we were wiping last time we did this. And yeah, we're gonna get a third phase. But we're handling this part very well, so it doesn't really matter. Alright. Yeah, definitely could have used a second spear on this. I think it would have been a lot easier. This last boss is really no challenge, honestly, in my opinion. Nowadays. But I guess we're double upgrading this one way or the other, so it doesn't really matter. Two spears there does seem like the play. It was clean, I agree. Okay, we're gonna lust or what?
Beware, can escape the storm.
What the fuck is this guy doing? Leaping away from that mechanic.
Had enough of you. Beware, can escape the storm.
This guy's assassination as well, I just realized.
Beware, can escape the storm. I have had enough of you. Beware, can escape the storm.
Oh, are we gonna double upgrade it? I don't know. It's slowing down.
I have had enough of you.
Bad warrior, they can reflect frozen binds. Oh, really?
Beware,
Yeah, this guy's definitely a low
the storm.
skill player. Getting carried by the fact that he's a DPS, doesn't have to worry about actual real things. Poor marksman hunter might as well just feign death through the whole boss fights. Why is that?
Beware, can escape the storm.
A victory well
Alright, we also got that weekly done. Maybe we get the weapon. +2, oh no, +6. Oh, I got score for that.
Of our forces.
And we finally got our necrotic wake footage, so. And there goes the hunter. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Definitely hoping to do whatever key came next, but see you later. Alright, anyway, so today is the 18th, 8/18/2021. Necrotic Wake 19. Yeah, I guess we needed that because we didn't have a Tyrannical Necrotic Wake 19, that's why. Okay, upgrade week 7. We had Shaman, Hunter, Warrior, and Rogue. Cool. Their single target damage is so bad. How is it? Okay, what else we got here? Oh, theater. Can I get another look at theater, honestly? I do think Spire's 21 is probably easier than any of the other 20s. I want to see 2 arms warriors in the next key. I don't. Why would you curse us like this? So yeah, we got that weekly done. We should probably go collect our gear from that. I don't know if there's... I guess it can be a domination piece, but... How's the vault been? Honestly, very bad. I've had no luck with vault this season. Surprisingly so after season 1. But I guess I used up all my luck. Anyway, in terms of healing, let's take a look. Anohite's Aegis just coming in ahead of first technique. I really don't need that this week, but it just seems so dumb to have a fucking 226 trinket on, man. Wish I had one other good trinket. One other 252 trinket. I have these pure offensive trinkets, but they're not even that high anyway, so I don't think that would be valuable. Really wish I could get this from Heroic, but Jix got it last night, so hopefully now next time it drops I can grab it. The problem is no DPS is going to switch to tank for me because everybody needs the DPS trinket from the boss too. I hear you. I have to wear double on use. Oh, well, I would never do that, but... hello, Oguz, what's up? There's an upgrade that teleport you to Orbos if you are Night Fae. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like flying. Travel and me get along just fine. How much for this? They changed it last night, so you have to be a max level character to make a group on these things. So much for that, cleaning things up. Necro is good for plus. What? Necro is good, yes. Have a nice games. What, the Olympic Games? It's over now. Who won? I don't even know. Okay, what other 19s? I'm sure there's other 19s we still need. Yeah, the other side. Mists. That's it. There are mists. The other side next. I mean, I need the trinket too. Sean just subscribed. Thank you for doing that. It was very nice of you to do that. You have a lot of options with your subscription and you chose me. I'm humbled by that. Okay, let's go ahead and get our weapon from Keldazad. Fucking cloak for the 4th time. Mine has speed already. Useless.
I have many
What key level are you aiming for the season? I'm not aiming for anything. Just trying to make progress every week. That's the main thing. Difficult to do when I can't get invited to any keys. Oh wow, you got it. Sign got the trinket from the trinket we were just talking about. The DPS trinket from Guardian. And I guess we can do the Plague Fall and get a look at it so I can do my key maybe. Yeah, I don't know. We just don't get invited to keys, man. It's pretty rough. What's your own key? Plaguefall 19, yeah. No reason to do it, but I could do it to potentially upgrade it and get a different run. Vukasin Sakbocic. What's up, buddy? Welcome. And there goes that key. Yeah, man. Alright, I guess we'll do... None of these, we don't actually need any of these, right? What do we say? Mists, the other side, that's it, right? I guess technically theater would probably still give us a score. Save it and help me get a file. I'm probably not going to be doing it regardless, but yeah. I'll just wait, honestly, at this point. I guess we could just do my key. Can't even get into other people's, like, come on, what the fuck are you doing? Who are you looking for? Pretty wild. I mean, I don't know. I guess I haven't seen a bear in action, but I struggle to believe that they would be significantly better than what I'm doing on my DK right now. It's hard to believe. But maybe. Healers just seem to have a stigma against blood. Yeah, they don't know. I'm gonna come in and literally fucking carry, like, solo the key effectively this week. I don't think it's healers, though. It's just people in general. It's just also just no keys. Things have not been going in the right direction in terms of key population. Combination of less players and probably more non-pugging since the season has been so easy for people. I mean, I guess we can sign up to this and just see. We're gonna do a key that's not 20 though. I'd rather do mine. Wonder why they don't invite you. Yeah, they're just looking for bears, I guess. I don't know. Who else? Is it just me, or do we as tanks feel ridiculously tanky this season? Definitely not just you. Yeah, I feel that way too most weeks. Did you? Yeah. What did you think about last week? I guess. Also, what class? I don't know. Just want to play the game. I don't want to sit here and wait. Too impatient. My prop pally felt like paper, yeah. Sure. Yeah. Flagfall, it's fine. Anyway, last week, yeah. Do Quarthia while waiting? No thanks. Alright, so let's go ahead and fly out. All the tanks were great this expansion, which is great. Oh yeah. True, last week was rough with that fixed combo. Definitely the hardest week I've had, so. Maybe not everybody had issues, but I definitely did. I'm sure Bear had way less issues because they can dispel the enrage themselves, but. For me, it was pretty bad. I feel like they ninja buffed Quarthia catalog stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard, I don't know. I've heard people say that. Raging in halls fucked me. Oh yeah. I just hit tier 5 in Codex rep. I am so chill with Quarthia, I gotcha. I'm not even halfway through tier 4, I don't think. I probably won't ever hit tier 5. 5,000 away from being done with tier 4. Probably won't ever hit, or I probably won't ever hit tier 6. I just don't really have any interest in going out there now that I'm exalted with Death's Advance. I do need to go buy the transmog, though. I forgot to do that. Have any tips for Sylvanas Heroic? My guild has problems to get past phase 2. Well, we just did a in-depth explanation of it last night in last night's raid VOD, so phase 2 should be very easy though, so honestly I don't know what would cause issues for you. What specifically is causing issues?
How do you serve the Margrave?
Will we ever see DPS Metro Splash? Probably not, no. Only reason I do Korthia is to eventually upgrade my conduits. Yeah, I mean, that's a good reason, but it takes so fucking long to get the rep, and I am so disinterested in doing it that I don't think I will ever reach it. I'll eventually get all the conduits from just weeklies from, whatever it's called. $134 guilds ended up getting Hall of Fame, up to 19 Alliance. 134? What the fuck? So 50 plus guilds killed that last week? Is that what you're saying? It's kind of ridiculous. Didn't you say it started at like 80 on Tuesday? What trinkets are you running right now? Right now I'm using Chart of Anohide's Aegis 252 with Leech and also Codex of the First Technique. Yes. That's bizarre. So almost a third of the kills were all last week. What, they nerfed the fight or something? We upgraded our second gem in the blood thing yesterday. So hopefully next week we'll get the third and final one. Which one do we upgraded? The DPS one, yeah. Portentous Shard of Beck. Your damage is increased by 3% when you have 50% or more health than your targets. Does that mean that cross-round mythic pugging is... No, it has to be both done. Sylvanas herself isn't that hard. Like 80 pull boss, most guilds kill it first week they were on her. Oh wow, pretty nuts. I'm happy to answer specific questions, but I mean, I'm not really sure what anybody would be having problems with in phase 2. It's all avoidable mechanics. No, both Horde and Alliance have to have 100. Yeah. That's not the guy.
Get going then.
What is this?
Need something forged?
Oh, packaged soul ash, right? I forgot about that. Well, we can start buying sockets now too. We have both legendaries that we plan on using at 262.
The time for dreaming is over.
My
Why am I
memory
talking to these
still
guys?
haunts.
Where do you buy this transmog? Over here?
For now.
Wait, there's also an achievement. Okay, 6K. That's it right there. We haven't gotten this either.
We will have our revenge.
Boom. That's good. 1K soul cinders, maybe 3 weeks, or maybe more. Oh yeah. Well, we lose people in phase 1 already? Oh, well, that's the problem, yeah. You can't do... That fight is not killable if you're going to lose people in phase 1. Your first kill, you're going to need battle reses at the end, 100%. Whoa, what transmog is that? What? Not sure how exactly I should explain that. Mostly because they don't seem to understand how to remove the debuff and die from standing near chains. Yeah, I mean...
Speak your peace.
I got it. What could I say to help you with that? Like, players just need to get better at the fight. That's what's tough about raiding. It's people take really long to learn some mechanics. Our guild is we have a couple players who are like that. I'm also convinced they don't put any effort into learning the fight outside of raid, so they see these mechanics for the first time and have no idea how to handle them. I mean, we pretty much had... We had 2 players who didn't kill that with us last week. There for the first time, they killed it this week, and both of them got hit by every single avoidable mechanic that came out every time. So it's like, okay, well, I don't think anybody in the group last week did that, and yeah, it'd be really good that, you know, if you didn't kill the boss, you came ready for it, but we got the kill, no problem. Hey, Wowhead, what's up in here? Wow Kid. Wowhead. Wow Kid, what's up? The transmog is just the new transmog for this expansion, or this season. Get rid of that. Yeah. Really don't like that the cloak, or that the thing is green. I don't get that. But I love those pants. This is what I'm wearing. It's a bit of a mix of a few different sets, but the chest is really nice. It's just like it's like a collar, you see? So it kind of interferes with the beard. Well, you can't actually notice it if you have the... But you see how it interferes with the beard if you have all that other off? Looks good, but not with the beard. Seems like we got players that do 8k DPS and then others 4 or 5, which is weird, and we can't replace them because you don't find a lot of people, especially on Alliance. Yeah, I mean, just whoever's doing the raid leading has to get better at teaching them how to not die to that. Like for me, if that was happening for me, I would be, you know, dedicating a few minutes to explaining how to not die there and why it's so crucial that they don't, and doing everything in my power to get them mentally aware of it. Looks badass on an orc. Yeah. To be honest, like, tell them to not even clear. Like, anybody who's dying on that, tell them don't even try to clear. Get as far away from them as possible. If there's somebody who's reliably dying to that somehow, then tell them to just get as far away as possible and don't ever clear. And just have a paladin bop them if they ever get too many stacks. But we've had people with like 4 and 5 stacks and they're not really in any danger, honestly, so it's really not like... And the good thing about getting as far away from it as possible is you might still accidentally clear every once in a while. But you'll be so far away that you can't possibly die to it. I try to pay attention to mechanics when I raid, but I'm prone to tunnel vision. Yeah, and that's... probably most players are in that boat, so... Just need to... like, kind of stop worrying about what you're doing with your fingers and start worrying about what you're doing with your brain. I think that's probably the best way to look at it. Like, I'm not really sure what people tunnel vision on most of these fights that we have problems with. But it's pretty... you know, it's kind of counterproductive. Like most people are focusing on DPS when there's no DPS requirements. And that's just not, you know, it's not how you kill bosses. I'm gonna drop this group and find a different one, hopefully. Anyway, Juan fan just subscribed. Thanks a lot. Welcome. Signs in the group. Spire's 20. That'd be really good. Paul's 21. Theater. Miss 19 would be one that we do need. Like, I still not filled the group. What the fuck? I feel like this late into a patch, DPS is the least problem. Well, it's not late, but yeah, we're definitely at a point with the way gearing is working right now that all the people who are focused on DPS are probably just holding the group back. We'll give a few seconds for these groups, and if not, then we'll go for a 19 mists. Hopefully that'll be there still. Eater would be good too. The problem with that is we actually have to upgrade it to get. Sign up to that miss. Now that they nerfed first boss and mist, there is nothing hard in that dungeon. Well, they nerfed it, but I don't think it's easier than it was in Season 1 still. I think it's just nerfed back to kind of where it was in Season 1, so it's still very difficult. Hello. Happy Dragon, what's up, buddy? How's it going? People's expectations for keys right now is ridiculous. In what way? I think I would get invited to any of these, but I'm more qualified than these people at least. I'm doing great, and you? I'm doing great also. Also, no more fears before damage buff. I think this is big. Well, it's only if the boss is so low, right? It's not. I'm gonna check out your VOD from yesterday. Yeah, you can, yeah. I'm happy to answer any specific questions, though. I'd love to do, man. I've done so many Mythic Plus coaching things. I'd love to do raid coaching. I feel like I'm you know, solid at Mythic Plus. Obviously, I do a lot of keys, so it's like whatever. I know a lot about them, but I feel like I'm very good at actually raid leading. Like, I think I could really help. I think I could really help a guild. Like, I actually like have these dreams of like going, because like I think this is what Max does every once, maybe often, I don't know, but he just like goes and helps other guilds that are way behind them, and he probably turns their guild from like a decent guild into a great guild. I think I could do the same thing with like a heroic guild. Like, I think I can go and like, I understand those fights so well by now, you know what I mean? I'd love to have an opportunity to do that someday. The opportunity never arises. Man, we just can't get invited to fucking anything, dude. This is just so goddamn sad. It's really, 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 really annoying. Anyway, Cells fell behind a little on my warrior now, just not getting into anything. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's an IO thing, unfortunately, but have you been getting rain up there in Northeast Pennsylvania? It just got sunny for the first time. Yeah, I guess so. We've had a lot of rain recently. Well, with the last day and a half, basically. If you get the fear in the damage buff phase, this really prolongs the fight. Now that can no longer happen. Isn't it only when the boss is a certain health pool? Rebecca says, you'd be great at that. Hopefully you'll get to do that someday. Yeah, I mean, I've done it so much for my own guild that I know I would be good at it. It's just, you know, it would have to be the right opportunity. I think, like, I was thinking about this before. There's been groups that I know that are like, oh my god, we can't kill normal bosses and shit. And I'm like, yo, let me get the reins to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me come in and do that. And I think it would be great, but I think a lot of groups like that, they might be very hesitant to like listen to my advice or be open to me raid leading. Like, I'm not sure a group at that level, a group that I'd be able to help a lot would be open to me helping them a lot. One thing that got me into tanking was Dark Mech's 2-minute tank guides for raid bosses. Would love to have more tanks giving tips for sure. We'll get people into tanking. Why wouldn't be tanking? I don't actually know anything about tanking raids. I do the bare minimum in tanking raids. I just know a lot about the actual encounters and raid leading them. Like I usually have a very good understanding of what is wiping a group and how to fix it. That's, I think, the thing that I've learned the most over 12 plus, more like 13 years of raid leading at this point. I think 20 is the cutoff where it becomes really competitive to get into groups, because that's the level where you get ports. I don't think that's why, but if the tree at 40% or less, Ingrid doesn't cast fear, but the boss phase when tree is 20% HP, so it is now really unlikely to get feared. Gotcha. There are some god-awful groups that would not be open to any criticism. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, well, we got invited to a 20 product week. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick while we fly. Oh, yeah, actually, look at how many tanks signed up for this. 220 in time coming, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't. This fucking dungeon is an absolute joke this week. I could probably do like 24 on this dungeon tanking wise, like it would be. There's no fucking danger in this dungeon whatsoever.
What do you
for me? To my knowledge, maybe it'd be different, but.
Trust.
Alright, be right back. Gonna use bathroom. I'm back. Okay, wait. We do have a Kyrian. Yeah, warrior DPS. Can't shake him. 25% is the cutoff where the tree no longer casts fear? Oh, yeah.
I have received reports of wildlife wreaking havoc nearby. The anima drought must have driven them into a frenzy. Please restore calm however you can.
Yeah, I really was hoping to offer... Like, I thought this would have been a great expansion for it, too. I was really hoping to do more, like, working with individuals as, like, a Patreon perk and shit. I thought we did a great job with Geg. I think he's, honestly, like... He seems very satisfied, at least. He learned a lot, and he really picked things up quick, and not only did he, progress fast, but he's actually, like, he's really gone well. He's elevated his game very quickly. Problem with raiding is that you need a lot more people to be interested in that, but I was definitely hoping for it to be more of a draw. Haven't had any interest at all in a long time. Oh, heals all day. Wait, hold on a second. This is somebody from the stream, isn't it? Didn't we? Sounds really familiar. Yeah, there you go, Christopher. I thought so. Is your guild recruiting? Maybe if it was the right thing. Right now we have like 23 players, so that's usually the number I say is the limit. 22 to 23 is always the number I'm looking for. We do have 23 right now, but I would not say no to the right person. But yeah, these like I get every once in a while like a message from like some random dude who's this guy last night messaged me asking about joining. He's like never even been in a guild, it seems like. It's like a not really that interested in that kind of player, but I think what we could really use is a mage, and then what could we really use is a druid, bombkin, or even feral. I hate to say it, but probably not, but probably bombkin, who could also do some healing. That would really help us. What if people want... Oh, yeah, if you want to raid. If you don't want to raid, you're welcome to join, yeah. Anybody who wants to just join the guild and hang out in the guild, that's open for anybody in the stream. 100%. Definitely be good to have more people in who are active players. Yeah, I always assume people are asking or recruiting about raiding, but yeah. If you're just interested in joining and hanging out, perfect. No problem, we'll get you in immediately. Merchant doesn't want that item. Well, neither do I. I already got the transmog for it. Wish I was Horde. Yeah, well, you'd have to be Horde. Yeah. Horde and on Fire Tree, US. How do you decide who sits? Do they know ahead of time? Do they get rotated in? Yeah, don't really have a good process for it. 23 usually means it'll be like one person who's not here, maybe two people who aren't here, and then one person like I can sit, you know. It's like not really that serious. That's why I don't like to have like 27. Like guilds raid with like 30 plus players. I remember when Sap joined, he was quite frustrated with how few players we had. So you can't really raid without a bench. I've like been doing it for 12 years, buddy. Just need everybody to actually show up. He said they had like over 30 raiders in his old guild. I'm like, yeah, that's just rude, honestly. That's rude to other guilds too, because, you know, 7 of those players who are never getting in unless there's a niche that they need them for, those guys could be in other guilds crushing it, you know what I mean? It's very rude. Alright, anyway. Let's use a stamp flask. Anything out of those? If something happened to my guild, I'd go Horde probably later that same day. Oh, yeah. I'm not very good at Major Boomkin. I play Holy Shadow Priest. Actually, Shadow would probably be something we could accommodate to be honest. Just a ranged DPS who could also heal. Jesus Christ. Anyway, everyone I used to play with, I'll quit. Gotcha. Well, one way or the other, you're welcome, yeah. We could have a talk if you want to talk about raiding. Shadow Priest would be a good thing if you're playing it seriously as your main spec. What did I join? I have no fucking idea, man. Dude's too busy fucking dancing. Yeah, Ragnarok's warrior. Fucking Problem is also that 7 players are not geared well if they sit too much. Yeah, I actually agree with that too. Yeah. Always a smile on Metro's face when he's plugging with the warrior. How much verse do you have? In the key, I'll have 21% once I get the buff. If I take it, but don't usually take it. Not English speaker, probably. Seems that way, yep. Rag Warrior, he dies on the second pack here. Oh, yeah. That would be unfortunate. I have 30% verse on my Prot Warrior after Anima Power. Nice. That's a lot. I don't really have a lot of versatility in my gear. I actually had more versatility in Season 1 than I do right now. That was also because I was using the verse trinket. Should I use a second rune weapon on this pack? Probably not. Somebody get that? I went from 31% verse to 20. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess maybe the raid gear had more verse on it than the raid gear does this season. I don't know what the difference is. Wait, bursting only 3 seconds now? Since when? I don't know. Unaware of that. Maybe Season 2, I know they changed a lot of things in Season 2. I don't remember all of them. There was a lot, though.
One of the more ruthless Marsworn draws close. Be ready.
It's the Ragnaros buff. Wait, who? Somebody picked it up. Just leave that in other people's hands at this point, I guess. How did you pull that from that far? That's if I strike it. I'm gonna have to make a video. Every time I equip that task string and I get scared of pulling something, or do you randomly target mobs that you don't want to pull? Every once in a while I do, but very unlikely. Doesn't happen very often.
Your power, Maw-walkers.
Oh, I forgot the animal power. Should be able to get it just by fighting the boss over there. Interesting that Demon Hunter is running the I-Beam legendary and a key. Oh yeah. Why is it not good or something? That has 60 yards. I think it's 100. Usually things that are global auras have a 100-yard range. Prevent absolutely insanity. If it was less than 100, I can just pull Sogadon down here now, you know? Wow, that did a lot of damage. So the warrior used the spear? Yeah, okay. I think that's a good choice. The big problem is that third boss, though, man. We really need to... I think we really do need to use 2 spears on that boss. I'm running it too. Insane meta uptime. Yeah, that sounds fun, honestly. I only did has hard mode one time. Guessing I'm fixing that. Well, you don't have to have the hard mode version. Either version is good. Obviously, the higher item level one is going to be better, but doesn't actually mean that it's not valuable if it's lower. High beam just isn't that great for AoE. Really? Hard to believe. High beam used to be like the best AoE spell in the game. Because I beam did 10% of his damage. The beam legendary setup is what I experienced the best right after momentum. I am Demon Hunter main though, so it's not too bad, guys.
To know you destroyed his prize creation.
Well, for about 10 minutes, we're just gonna scoot through this dungeon without any issues. I'm just gonna save Trinket at this point for this next pack. It is tyrannical though, but this dungeon has such high mob counts. Yeah. Looks like everybody use their CDs here. It uses square root scaling, so on bigger packs it will be ticking for like 30. Square root scaling. First time I heard that phrase. He is also not Night Fae, no Corian buff. Ah, interesting. Yeah, you're right, he's Kyrian. We're actually trapped, that's interesting. Not the strongest trap I've ever seen, it broke. Saw that coming, that guy literally walks right in front of the mob. I think scale may be better this week. Yeah, but I have such a bad scale that I don't... I really don't think using a 226 is better no matter what the fucking trinket is. Okay, this is taking a really long time. I really shouldn't use that, honestly. I think we really need to save every weapon we can for the second boss. Why would anyone skip that pack? I don't know. I really don't, honestly. I guess like we are committing things to it, but it's like, what else are we gonna do with that orb? Like, what is there another place to use that orb? I don't know. It literally gives you like so much count, and it just deletes the whole fucking pack. The only reason the pack is even remotely dangerous is because it's all casters as well. It just completely removes that factor.
Courage will be your doom. Your temple lies in ruin. Your brethren
Beware.
are
You
butchered.
approach a powerful servant of the jailer.
Already lost.
Vile monster!
Parried that, I guess. Unsure. Oh, we got this. Okay, that's actually not a problem. Normally I'd be scared to wipe this, but I don't think it's... No, maybe it will be. I don't actually know what this guy even does, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna wipe through it. Okay, can we kill the skull? Probably not. You can dodge Sogadon's chains. Yeah, I've seen that. Please just fucking die. Holy shit, man. Yeah, okay, I'm dead. Maybe not. It doesn't even do any damage, honestly. Oh my fucking god, there's so much shit happening now. Are these guys gonna get here, or what the fuck is taking so long? How are you still alive? Great question. I actually have no idea. Just kind of praying. Oh, god damn it, man. Now I'm dead. Yeah, I don't know. Can't seem to pull that off anymore. People keep aggroing that pack.
Dangers ahead.
That patrol. But DK is OP. Huh. I just got a little lucky there. I don't know. Something like randomly healed me to like 100% as well. I don't know what that was. I don't feel like it was a death strike. But maybe I spam it and didn't even realize I used it. It was something that healed me for like a ton. Thank God you're playing Blood DK. Huh. Okay, do we actually just... Yeah, okay, good. We don't have to pull that. How have the keys been? We only did 1 or 2. Brian Marin Guralis, welcome. Maybe an IQD. ZC is subscribed as well, welcome. Well, why would you do that? What's the point in fucking leaping to get that while we're fighting this pack? I've been actually working today, haven't gotten to watch. Did you guys re-clear last night? We did all of Heroic. Sylvanas took us a long time to get. So does the proc of Tazavest trinket pull Varuth across the map? It pulls anything within 100 yards, yeah. It just does the damage to the target instead of the target that did the damage to it. So, kind of a little buggy. But it's been that way for like fucking 8 weeks now, so I don't think it's changing. For whatever reason. Why the fuck would you trap that thing? Thanks for the sub, someone else, I missed it.
You will be brought to justice! You dare deny me the sky? Then I shall answer in kind!
What?
A great nearby. Expel it with haste.
And that's unfortunate.
To stop us.
I'm pretty sure that was me. The trinket procced and aggroed it somehow. Been a really sloppy pull dungeon for pulling. Have they acknowledged that the trinket's being super broken? No, they don't really ever acknowledge anything like that. I mean, I don't know if it even is, honestly. I think it's probably working as intended. It's just got a 100-yard radius on it, so I don't know what potentially is broken about it, but it's obviously a very, very unique trinket if it's working the way it's supposed to be working. Hunter's gonna be blamed. Yeah, I'm not gonna stick my neck out. I don't know how that aggroed, but I had it targeted, so I don't know how I had it targeted. I assume it was me. The trinket procced and it did damage to it, so there's a backfire from the trinket. Happens more than you'd think, but not really too often. Wish it would be an instant kill. It's probably not even half the mob's health.
Well fought. Now claim its power.
Arms
as
warrior,
your
yep.
own.
You are right.
No matter. My minions are endless.
I'm gonna hang on to this weapon. Hopefully, this orb. Hopefully we're not gonna need it. Oh, that's a BM hunter. Gross. Oh, Bew. Unlucker.
My soldiers rise once more.
He's doing his best. Him and his pets. Me and the dog. Good day, Metro. What's up, buddy? What's up, Bynum? What's up, buddy? How's it going, man? What's up, buddy? Okay, I hope we don't have to release it here, but I am going to do it anyway, just to be safe.
My soldiers rise once more.
We didn't need to, though. Life is better with the dog, is it? I wouldn't know.
Use us.
Your arrival proved timely, yet the battle rages on. We cannot rest until these invaders are purged from our skies.
It's actually kind of crazy how lenient this timer is, though. Actually, it might be a little tight, though, now.
I will lead the
2
effort
full
here
wipes,
while
not
my
ideal.
disciples bring you to the necropolis. Let us end this atrocity.
Corpses we need stiff flesh. Prepare to
Try to get this dude killed as fast as possible, and then eventually we'll have to pull the rest, but for now we'll just chill.
It seems that the reports from my new creation have arrived at last.
Time to 18 the other side with 12 deaths last night. Yeah, the other side's another really lenient one right now. I had quite a bit of booze too. Oh, see, I see. Well, I was definitely concerned about that. Thanks for letting me know about it. Time to any 20s today? No, we haven't even been in any 20s today. This is the first one. Hopefully we're on our way, but we'll find out shortly.
Beware.
How was your booze? Did you get so litty? A weird thing to brag about. I love doing pot and getting all litty. Yeah, boy. Dude, I fucking love doing drugs. Oh my god, it's so much fun. Every once in a while I take so many that my heart stops, but it's fine. It's not a big issue. Just somebody comes in like an ambulance or something and fixes it. Did a low key for weekly and had a guy doing less DPS than the healer. Oh jeez. When the time comes and we can equip 2 legendaries, I don't think that time will come, so not thinking about it currently. Second legendary or 2 legendaries would be insanely broken on Guardian, would it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think there's ever going to be 2 legendaries because I feel like they've created these legendaries knowing that there won't be 2 legendaries, whereas in Legion they did the opposite, right? Like 2 legendaries was out of the gate, like it was a design that was out of the gate, and I don't think they liked it. Like I think they actually regretted doing it because I remember them answering a question, like somebody was like, do you ever think we'll be able to wear 3 legendaries? And they're like, no, 2 is definitely enough to handle as it is. I remember that was the response. So it's like, that sounds like the words of somebody who is struggling to keep it balanced, you know? So I don't think they're gonna have that ever again. Go, what the hell is all that? Anyway, thanks for the sub. People who do drugs are just so cool and edgy. I wish I could be like them. You could be, yeah. Just have to give up all reliable social standards. They're gonna be 2, but it's 1 actual legendary and the Covenant one. I would have agreed with you if that happened in season 1, but or season 2, but now that it's happened, I doubt they would do that. Unless they keep making more Covenant legendaries. I love the idea though. That's definitely my favorite idea. Yeah, either they do 2 legendaries, but everything gets nerfed really hard, or they just stay with 1. Yeah, I don't think they're. I mean, realistically, I think this is going to be a 3-tier expansion, so I don't think we're going to see any anything crazy in season 3 there. Yeah, sadly, I don't think we're going to upgrade this. It's really 3 full wipes because effectively wipe twice to that. So good on full. Gotta find a way to solve that problem, and I don't know what the solution is. He's just so pesky to move.
How vexing! Rotsview, get to work, and don't fail me like your predecessor!
Use orb here to save some time, and no, we're definitely using orb on boss. I'm gonna see what it looks like on this first boss. If it doesn't die in one phase, I will use it on the second phase. But if it does die in one phase, then I'll save it for the final boss. And I still have a hammer as well.
No! Now I have to rebuild those two from scratch. I can't wait to put your corpse to use. I'll have you in.
So this needs to go perfectly, I think. Has to happen. But this fight actually should be very quick if we do it right.
I must preserve your parts for later. Imbecile! I'm the one who made you! Have you no respect for craftsmanship?
Well, we better kill it. I don't think we are though. How do you know? Do you know if necrotic anima power? Oh, it definitely does. Yeah, 100%. Not even close, really. Even with 2 spears. But I think that's the key.
I'll have you in stitches.
Now we have to wait a long time for him to come back down. And when you use 2 spears, that ad is gonna die 100%. Yeah. Needs to be killed. That's what we failed to do. But I think it's fine. I guess it's fine.
Imbecile! I'm the one who made you!
Alright. Yeah, still got 7 minutes for this last boss, even with those wipes. Pretty ridiculous dungeon, honestly.
Was yet
So as long as we don't wipe here, we got it. And we have Lust, and I have 2 weapons, but they're not very good weapons. I'm just gonna wait and use them for times when we do need the... Another warrior doesn't know how to play his class. You still have 7 minutes, correct, yeah. As long as we don't wipe. If we wipe, it's probably over, but... Very easy to wipe on this fight, you'd actually be surprised. So this guy's just getting hit down there. Probably gonna die. He actually knows how to do the mechanic. That's good to see. Oh, really? Good idea. Never would have thought of that.
storm.
What's the point? What point in the fight are you using weapons? The past?
Enough of you. Had enough of you. Beware. None can escape the
Main thing I was trying to do was avoid wasting them, so I try to use them for the shields to make sure we got value. But they're not particularly effective, obviously. Actually, the fuck am I talking about? Discharge Anima is my top damage. Surprising. A long time ago in a galaxy far away is when. Yeah. I thought you always used a weapon, except when blood boiling. No, I mean it's the necrotic wake weapons, yeah. Well, we upgraded it. That's funny. Probably a better key to look at than the first one, honestly. Cool. Well, we upgraded it. That's kind of funny that we had basically 3 full wipes. For that. Oh, actually, quick.
You have my undivided attention.
Right. Oh, now it's halls. At least that's good. When you get a second, can I see Demon Hunter damage? Curious what Chiron looks like. There you go. I-beam top damage. No. 2 wipes and still time with nearly 4 minutes left. Yeah, it's ridiculous, right? Timer is so forgiving here, even with those wipes. Yeah, it's actually wild. Can't believe we upgraded that. I thought for sure after the second aggro pull there, I thought we were going to disband. Alright, so that is Necrotic Wake. We really only do... That way did. Alright, Necrotic Wake. 20. Upgrade. Shaman Healer. And it was Warrior. Hunter. What else did we have? I actually don't even know what we had in that group. Rogue, right? Oh, no. Demon Hunter, that's right. Forgot all about that. Depends? No, not anymore. That minute they added was way more than was needed. That's why when people leave after one mistake, it's so tilting. It's not normal that you can upgrade to 20 with 2 wipes, but definitely in that dungeon, yeah. If anybody left, they'd be idiots. Let's get some more keys here. Oops. Accidentally typed a bunch of nonsense in there. Alright, Sanguine 20. A lot of Ragnaros players. You have any interest in playing Prot Warrior? Yeah, I do, but I don't have any time. I can't believe you survived that first wipe with all those mobs on you. I have to take a look at this, because I don't actually know how I survived. Take a look at it on stream here. There was a time when I was at like 0 health, and I swear I had some kind of cheat death, because I could have swore I died, and I was just at full health all of a sudden. I don't know what happened here. Yeah, so that's the wipe, because everybody gets dragged into the AoE. I feel like it's the most different tank from what you play currently. Right, yeah. Yeah, I wish I had more time for all these ideas. I just have so many things I want to do with my life, man. It's kind of sad, kind of good, kind of bad. I don't know which. I think it actually, yeah, it's right here. It's just a big death strike, I guess. Yeah, just big death strikes. So I remember at this point, I'm like, fucking die. Oh no, that's it right there. That's the one. And that's just one giant death strike, huh? Wow, 9,000 HP. That's pretty nuts considering how much health I normally have. 6% health. And watch this. Crisp! A crisp 92%. 125k HP after that death strike. So I healed over 100k with that death strike. Jesus Christ. This fucking class is something else. Let's see it one more time. Did I already do it? Actually, we get down to as low as 4k. 3% health. And watch the chart. Gained a 2k HPS just from that one death strike. Let's see how much it actually heals for. We can watch in real time. I missed it. Actually, we'll see it up here, right? Okay, let's pay attention here. What the fuck? 131,835. Now I do have Vamp Blood up. What the actual fuck? 130,000 Death Strike? Is that a joke? That's kind of wild. Anyway. Is this week overall easier than last? Well, 100%, yeah. How do you get the teleports to entrance? You have to do 20s. Plus a 54k blood shield. Yeah, exactly. Wow, that makes me want to gear my blood DK. It's wild, dude. If we didn't get sucked in again right after we came back, you would have died there. You wouldn't have died there. Yeah, no, I died because I got hit by the stun. I actually died to that last week, too. I was out of the stun and just impatient, and I run back in at the last second and get stunned by it. That happened twice now, where we wiped to that. And that could have easily been the key again, like it was last week. I lay on hands with no CD. Well, it does cost runic power, resources. So, of course, it does have a CD to some degree, but... What's this hunter doing? Well, he's the one who's here with war mode on. I quite like Mastery on Blood DK. I actually agree. I actually think Mastery is very, very useful right now. It's to the point where I think in Season 3, I will probably go Mastery verse instead of Haste verse. Because, like, especially if Haste starts to DR, I guess, you know, I don't know how that even works, honestly, but... I mean, over 20% Haste is, like, really all I feel like I need. If I had, like, 10% Haste, I'd probably be feeling differently. But, no, I don't really feel like I need more Haste. Even though it's nice. And Mastery on the other hand, like, look at how much actual Blood Shield healing we got out of that. Almost 2 million from Blood Shield, so you really have to combine both of these numbers, right? Because they don't exist without each other. The problem perhaps is overhealing. I don't really understand how you can overheal with a shield, but I guess it means it falls off. So I don't really know. But yeah, if you actually added all of those numbers together. Jesus Christ. Look at the actual overhealing on Death Strike 2. Yeah, because I mean, that Death Strike probably did overheal me. 131,000? There's no way I needed 131,000 health, right? What the actual fuck, dude? How did that Death Strike heal for that much? That doesn't even make sense. If I didn't have all the stam gear on, that'd be like 40% more hit. If I didn't have all the stam focus, that's like 40k more health than I would have. More than that, probably 50k more health. Very strange. I swear they had to buff Death Strike. Like, I don't understand how that's... There's no way Season 1 was I was gonna get that much out of Death Strike. No way. Anyway, my best key was 16 miss last week. What would be reasonable to shoot for this week? Should try to make progress every week. That's the way I do it, so I don't have any recommendations past that. Just keep progressing every week. You're getting stronger every week, so there's no reason you can't make progress every week, at least right now. At least through this first month of the season, or whatever, like 12-week rotation. Should have no problems. First strike, though. Our first technique, man, that's just such a good trinket.
5,
Stygian King Barbs actually didn't
2,
do as much as
1.
I expected there. Alright. We'll get a big pull again here. Lagging or something, I don't know what's going on here. Everybody like popped all their damage on the pole and then they all pulled threat and now they're like running around and they're damaging to not die. You just waited a second, we would have been doing a lot more damage. Is it Varuth here or Fire Guy? I think it's gotta be Varuth, right? Yeah. Alright, so small pull now, we'll get Varuth in a bit. Okay, maybe move in a bit.
One of the more ruthless Marsworn draws close. Be ready.
What about that runic power weapon enchant? What about it?
To the victor goes the anima. Claim your power, Marwalker. suckers.
Let's see. We've had this aggro 2 out of 2 times now since we've done this. Oh, we got by, no problem. Move that Mob Niagara. Isn't it a lot more survival? No. Why would it be? That was only good when we had Brindors on, I feel like. More Death Strikes. That would constantly, I would just be sitting on too much runic power. I wouldn't need that at all on this, the way I'm playing right now. Especially as Night Fae, I'm using so many Heart Strikes that I'm not keeping up with the Death Strike quotient for Heart Strikes now. Having even more runic power generated would be just wasted. Here we go. This will be probably the hardest part of the dungeon, I'd hope. There's something else that's hard coming up. I don't know what it would be. Has max runic power though. Okay, interrupt that. That was a big mistake we made last time we did this on Tyrannical. People failed to interrupt it. This will be the hardest headbutt, but we'll parry it. Easy, vamp, or dancing rhythm up in OP. Okay, 2 immunities so far. It makes this a lot easier. Parry that one too. Wow, that's lucky. Parried that one too? What the fuck? First time we actually took that mechanic, and it did do a lot of damage. Rune weapon up. Not really a good time for rune weapon though, unfortunately. DK parry OP, I guess so. Why would you move a little further? Didn't even hit everybody. That almost could have been a huge error right there. But we got by it, so I think we're in really good shape.
Our target lies deep within the prison. Let's not stand in your way.
Yeah, Holy DK does look pretty good numerically. Okay, so let's not fuck this up. Make sure we get hit by this first.
Beware. You approach a powerful servant of the jailer.
There we go. Okay, now we go for Sogadon. Another BM hunter? Yeah. They're more common than you'd think. I've seen them. I think probably like 50% of the hunters I play with have been BM. That would be an interesting thing to take a look at the end of the season now, is how many of each, like maybe warrior, how many arms, how many fury. You're making this harder on myself, being all isolated by everyone. Taking a long time to die here.
Take the beast's power.
BM does a lot of damage, or a lot better boss damage than Marksman. Not too surprising. Oh yeah. Two of these guys, probably not a good pull, but whatever. Fuck him if he can't take a joke. Probably not gonna have AMS up for the chains. Marksman is one of those specs that has to spec into all AoE talents to do their big AoE damage, so their boss damage suffers from it. BM runs the same talents in all situations. Gotcha. Thanks, I didn't know all this, man. I'm gonna check it out myself, actually. Glad that we have a... glad that we had that info talked about, because I didn't know all that. I'm surprised how healthy this guy is still. This guy would die a lot sooner than this. Ah, Jesus Christ, man. Walking into the volcanic, what the hell?
A great evil lurks nearby. Expel it with haste.
We probably could actually, you know what we should probably do from now on? We should probably open that door and get these packs. I wonder what happens if I target it. Will it come through the door? I don't really want to find out right now because that would be a bad idea to pull it now, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, people get hit by that. I gotta question what they're doing at the time of it coming out. Especially his honor. Don't jump. You don't jump. It's slower. Just run. Since this has grown on me, it's a lot more interesting than it was in the beginning. You remember how bad it was? Fucking just ridiculously difficult.
The prisoner is down below. Zarali, one of the Naru who invaded the Underworld. The others presumed slain.
Nathras.
We will wield it against
He's all dead, but actually no, he's still alive, right? Yeah, it was awful at release. Now it's one of the easier ones. Probably because it's been nerfed so many times. It's just a lot more fun now. Like, there was so many annoying parts to it, and then now it's a lot more approachable. Does bursting scale with the key now? Yeah, I think it's done that the whole expansion, right? It used to be your health pool, now it's scale with key level. Same with like all explosives and all those other types of effects. Up till 15. Oh wait, what? Really? I guess that was an aggressive pull. I don't really even understand. It's just the same mobs we were already fighting. I'm not really sure what the issues were. It's the one that fills the theme of a dungeon the most. That's true, I guess, yeah. So 25s will have 15 bursting? Is that really the case? Bursting and grievous damage scale till 15. Interesting. Probably was fine to release there, but... Yeah, if it didn't stop scaling, it would have... I guess that's a good point, yeah. You're probably right about this.
Your kind are so fascinating, with so many secrets to uncover. The light will prevail.
That's why a lot of people wanted Pride to stop scaling. Oh yeah, makes sense. Sure, there was a few reasons why they wanted it. We got the patrol early. That's also a mistake in the way that we just wasted this jar.
So you do feel pain.
But it's this then boss, so we should have plenty of value for the boss.
I really must thank you, sir. You make for an excellent specimen.
Gonna save rune weapon, I guess. It's probably not a good choice, to be honest. But we'll save it. Just use it. Should have used it immediately. Vestige of Doubt or just Legion vanilla mobs now that only auto attack. Oh yeah. That was the biggest nerf. Oh yeah, that's true. They did nerf the fuck out of those mobs. Actually, maybe we won't have much value from this. 30 seconds. Less than that. Way less than that. 15 seconds only, but they're in Bloodlust, so that's good. Yeah, it's okay. Boss is at 60% on Tyrannical 20. That's pretty worth it. Boss is going to be at 37% before he even summons the second ad. Wow. That was without aim, or without Dancing Rune Weapon. Feign? There you go. Alright, Bubbles. DK died though. We might actually have some problems coming down the home stretch here. Nope, we're good. Okay, 74. We need 75, so we just need this one pull here and we're good. Probably didn't even need 7. It probably could have been. Actually, I don't know. I assume I wouldn't have accidentally overestimated. I bet if we jumped down here, they would snap down with the sun.
The Mars dark magic coalesces here. Remove it at the source.
I'm fine with just these 3. We need to pull 2 pulls anyway. There's no way to get all of those over here without probably aggroing the boss, so kill these 2 and then we'll get the rest of them. Are you running Super Strain? No. Crimson Rune exclusively. I would never use Super Strain in my for the way I'm playing. You do need those 2 unless you pulled something extra from the room. Yeah, I mean, I know we need 75 typically, but I just doesn't... I'm not sure if it's exactly 75, because we're at 74.45, so... yeah, I don't know. Probably needed them.
The creature is slain. Now, claim its power as your own.
Two pulls is what we want, not 3. DK grips the mob. I don't know if he did it on purpose or was padding into us, maybe, I guess. Alright, let's see this guy a second. Should be very easy. We did the first boss well. This boss should be very, especially with these classes. Like, this is like the best possible comp you can have for this. I feel like we have 5 different immunities to use at multiple times throughout the fight. Some of them are going to be up. DK and Rogue, I assume, are going to have no problem surviving this with even having any stacks of that. Yeah, really couldn't get a better comp for this, I feel like. Maybe just 4 DKs. But the rogue gets hit by the actual easy mechanic, so stresses the healer out a bit there.
My patience is wearing thin. Light shines. Even here.
Beware.
Oh my god, didn't mean to press that.
My patience is wearing thin. The light shines. Even here.
Beware.
Boss is dying very slow, but it's not really a concern. But it does mean we're gonna have at least one more of these, if not two more.
My patience is wearing thin. The light shines. Even here.
Let's strike the second. Oh, that guy's offline. Okay, that's not good considering how well we're crushing this. I was really hoping he comes back. I assume that was not an intentional DC.
So much left to discover.
Quickly, mortals. Escape with Sorali.
Oh, he's back. Okay. Well, that's good.
It will never leave this prison.
There he gets one shot by the trap.
None have ever escaped the sanguine depths, and neither will you.
I don't know why you couldn't just wait for the DK, but sure. No problem. Alright, here we go. Big pull here.
Gods, slay them all!
A good pull to have this trinket on. Will they bust? I don't actually know. Yes, they will. Busting here hurts so bad, does it? It's gonna move backwards here, I don't know. That's an issue or not. They're like so far ahead of the actual boss's health pool though. Kind of wild. It's looking like not too far away from a double. A lot of deaths, to be honest. If we didn't have those deaths, it'd be pretty close. Shield removes bursting if it lines up. Oh, cool. Good tip. If you get overzealous, yeah, it's not a fun time. I know. Well, you want to have fun no matter what. So. I don't blame people. Unholy having fun being the only uncapped, yeah. People not standing in there? It took a lot of damage considering how easy this has been.
Stubborn rebels! You will meet your end!
Probably just finish this guy up at this point, I know. I think we need to rush even further. Yeah, between the anima powers and whatever else, man, it's just so much easier to survive all this stuff. Like, to do what I'm doing right now at any point in season 1, no matter what the week was, no matter what the affixes were, it's hard to believe I would have been able to do it. It's also a lot easier because there's no pressure on count as well. Alright. Just don't wipe, we good. Definitely doesn't feel like this is the dungeon you want to skip any of the lieutenants on, though. I mean, maybe the Frost guy is in a bad spot, so you can't really skip it. Maybe you could, but Sogadon isn't in a good spot to pull, but it's just like the bosses all do so much damage, so I don't see why you would skip them. And this last boss does a lot of physical damage with that bleed. It'd probably be very difficult to survive. MDI time trials started just now. Oh, it seems like keys are 21. Gotcha, that's good. That makes more sense at least. Maybe they're super late. Actually baiting these guys and then not doing it right. Why I have this like propensity to just move more than I need to there. Just quickly move out of nothing. Yeah, we were only about... honestly, if we didn't have all those deaths, we would have double upgraded this key. Getting Joe key. I just can't believe how much easier tyrannical weeks are. Kind of wild. I'm actually really happy about that because hopefully that will make better dungeon players of people as well. If they are used to pushing on Tyrannical, they'll know that they have to care about Tyrannical. Or care about individual targets instead of AoE. I'm liking BM Hunter's single target DPS, yeah. That's good. Yeah, that group was great. We almost double upgraded that.
Go, mortals! I will hold her off.
Getting some big plays made already this week. That's great. Okay, Sanguine dips. 20 upgrade. So much for there being a wall between me and 20s. Didn't mean to hit enter there. Seems a bit rude when I type it like that. Okay, Hunter, DK, and Rogue. Actually a good comp. Doesn't look like it on paper, but DK did really well, and Rogue obviously brings a lot to the key. Plaguefall. Well, I guess he had a 23. What the fuck? That's it. Can you show unholy DK damage breakdown? Yes, absolutely. 11.7k. Yeah, you were right. Told you once you get the first boss here, this instance is a joke. I'm with you. Awesome tanking. Yeah, it was pretty good. Easy. I mean, it's just super easy, honestly. Like, there's nothing to it. That was like the easiest. It's just so fucking easy to survive now. This week is so easy. Oh, 19. I never made one today. Let's go ahead and make. We still have the Widow Bloom. Hey, buddy. Maniac is back. Matt, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Alright, anyway, I took my first 18 last night on my Blood DK, 233. This week is super easy. Yeah, it's definitely a really good week. It's encouraging. Do you have any opinion on the new Hakar? I've done DOS 20 a few times now, and to be honest, kind of feel that boss is completely ruined. What do you mean by ruined? I mean, it's too easy. I mean, it's definitely a completely different encounter than it was last expansion, yeah. Well, maybe they'll invite me. Because they prefer a DK. He is way too easy, gotcha. Yeah, I don't think the fight was ever meant to be as hard as it was. Like, it was just kind of bugged, honestly. It wasn't designed well. It's not bugged, obviously, but it wasn't designed well. Not a necrotic wakes all of a sudden. Not a lot of other keys, which is unfortunate. This is the only one that I could really benefit from being added to. I still need Miss 19, which is funny. But surely Miss 20 should be on the table this week. I guess we can go do Miss 19. That will be it. Oh my god, I can't even imagine. Trash in there is gonna be crazy. We might do some really dumb aggressive shit. I show you guys some really bizarre shit that I can do now and there. It's literally all halls and necrotic wake. It's like, I already got those ones. Like, okay, Plague Fall, good. We'll do that. Wow, look what we just invited. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
What is your quarry?
Alright, be right back. Now we're back. Oh, we have no necro? I don't know. Not really an issue. Hey man, how the run's been? Duffy, what's up, buddy? Quite good. We've had a lot of success so far this week. Tyran Mist went from D to A tier after the nerf. Oh, really? Mistweaver. I played with the Mistweaver today, and she did 6.1k overall. Offense? It's a lot. Now we need to invis. fuck was that? Healing. What the? It's an irrelevant number, but thanks for the heads up.
So, the House of Eyes has finally sent someone to kill me. You're welcome to
yeah, I played I think with Teachings of the Monastery. Cool.
Will make quick work of you. Stradama's plague will soon be
Okay, so just like we were doing a couple weeks ago, we'll get a couple of these while we fight for Ruth.
Be ready.
Done awfully, but we should be good. I died to that, unfortunate. Definitely don't want to battle res. Metro, what conduit do you recommend for Blood Decay in order of importance? That's a good question. I don't know. Since I'm using Naya, I don't have the upgraded conduit yet. I mean, it depends a lot on what we're talking about, you know what I mean? Like, which type of conduit. I think the Lichborn one is the one that I would want upgraded the most, to be honest. I keep forgetting the fucking power. Does Lichborn make a big impact on survival? Yeah, it's a pretty nice one. I would say it's probably the conduit that I get the most value on, key to key. But the meat one too, whatever that one's called, is very good defensively. I think the enhanced conduit would just add 26 eye level. Correct. That's well, I don't know about item level, but yeah, it makes it like 2 ranks higher basically. So whatever that is. I had a feeling that might happen. These guys got hit by the frontal because they got baited and standing in the AMZ. What do you think of the potency one that increases your heart spec damage? I never used it. It's 26 item level higher, so 252 goes to 278. Nice. Which is real nice. Yeah, it is real nice. Heart Strike one seems like a lot of value in terms of DPS. The problem is the other ones offer wave well, the other potency I use is the Death Dew one, which is insanely good. Like there's no way the Heart Strike one is going to do better than that. But the other offensive one is the generic one, which also gives you defense too. So what the fuck? So taking just an offensive one is pretty useless in my opinion. But yeah, I guess if I didn't have a really good one for my Covenant ability, then I might try that one maybe, I don't know. I've never actually used it. If there was one for Blood Boil, I'd probably try that one, but it's so fucking dumb how this mob just gets stuck back there doing nothing.
Intruders, you will be devoured whole.
Buff just lasts so long, it's kind of crazy. AMS doesn't even remove it either. I thought if I had AMS up, it would stop giving me the buff. Nope. Small ones are far. Wow, they died quick. Why won't Mage get in the puddle? I don't think a lot of people know what it does, honestly. It does a lot of damage, though, too. Like, I don't know if you saw the Druid standing in it, but he almost died. Okay, good.
That was a mere taste of what the plague can do.
How's it going? Lethal Force, what's up, buddy? It's
Control
going
it.
excellent.
All of Maldraxxus will pay for what they've done.
How do you show DPS and percentage in details? I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've set details up. That would have been like 3 or 4 years ago since I downloaded it and started using it. Can't be that difficult. Good thing about add-ons like details is so many people use them that there's like any question that's out there you can find an answer to easily. Wow, a Mistweaver. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Nobody commented when we started the group, but people are seeing it now. Again, a lot of revivals just coming off CD. I definitely like where Plague Fall's at, though. There's like enough, you know, kind of interesting stuff that you can pull off. Especially now with the Necrolord buff and everything being so powerful. But it's not like that Plagueborn nonsense where you're literally just soloing the dungeon with them. That was so dumb. Not a big fan of that, honestly. Yeah, he released, and that's fine because he's a druid. He has no issues getting back to us, although it is going to take a while. Probably would not have been faster to release there, but we'll see. Rooted in that frontal. That's not great. Maybe you want to dispel me? 10 stacks of this? Oh, got it, right? %, stat reduction at 54k HP.
Beware. You approach a powerful servant of the jailer.
So just no getting him down those stairs. Pretty silly. Sogadon is a master gripper. Yeah, you're right.
Take the beast's power. You will need it for the dangers ahead.
Doesn't seem like mana is a friend of Mist Reaver still.
More test subjects. Unleash the plague borders.
Okay, don't do this. I always do this and I always end up aggroing the second. Not a good idea. No value from doing that. They can only explode on one mob at a time. You can learn from him as a DK. I already have a Gorfian's Grasp, so I don't know what other spells he's got. He's got single target grip and AoE grip. I got those. I'm gonna hit them. Alright, here we go. Time for a sizable play. On down the stairs, please. Thank you. Actually, bad timing on that. We might have really bad timing on it if we don't get our trinket proc. Let me make sure we get this set. Don't kill him. Okay, perfect. Oh, we only got one. What the fuck? I don't know. Just... Oh, if we're getting these together. Yes, we fucking are. Boom, boom, boom. Good play there. Really good play there.
Who dares intrude on my laboratory? When I find you, I'll be happy to demonstrate.
Anyway, it'd be funny to rename your DK after him. Yeah, I guess you can use a transmog, right? It looks like something that would be in this season.
A great evil lurks nearby. Expel it with haste. Now claim its power as your own.
The ghoul almost aggroed. Didn't expect that. No reason not to just pull the boss there. As long as the red slime's dead, we're good.
Now to test this slime on you.
Beware.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this happen in this phase. I guess it is tyrannical. What's it, 66 he goes or something?
Beware.
What this needs is some flesh.
Wow! Did a lot of damage.
Beware.
What this needs is some flesh.
Hello, Blackshirt. What's up, buddy? How's it going?
Each time this experiment has an explosive result.
Beware.
An infusion of aggression shifted
Beware.
nicely. What this needs is some flesh.
Failing the AMS. Terrible. Really big error. Last boss is probably make or break. Obviously, yeah. Gonna be the hardest part, but we should be good. We're handling these bosses very well. Monk is actually pretty good for that fight because of Revival. Revival can get all the diseases off. I think. Wait, maybe not. Maybe it only works on magic, Revival.
What this needs is some flesh. Consume.
That was a wasted battle res yet again. Too bad battle res is that might cost us on this last boss, man.
But I nearly had it.
So you emerge victorious. But at what cost? What vile mixture?
Magic, poison, and disease. It'll get rid of all of it. That's cool. I wasn't sure if... I know their Dispel will get rid of all of it, but wasn't sure if
It lingers.
maybe somehow that didn't apply to
Destroys
Revival.
everything it touches. Even the victor.
Yeah, that poison does a lot. Scorpion's not good there. Actually, it might be back up by the time we get to the next part.
Amar's dark magic coalesces here. Remove it at the source.
Not been so
I wish there was a way to aggro the mob itself down there right now. That would be an ideal circumstance, but to my knowledge, no way. Mob would have to be attackable for it to be aggroed. How strong do you feel the unused trinket you have on as compared to the other tanking trinket? It's definitely the better of the two. If you're talking about this in scale, it's definitely the better of the two for survival, but it does so much less offense that I don't know if it's worth using most weeks. This week is certainly one of those weeks. I don't want to use this trinket, but I still have a 262 scale. I just cannot get a good one, so yeah, I'm just using it just because it's 252 with leech on it, so surely that big of an upgrade is gonna even out some of the problems with the trinket.
The creature is slain.
Yeah, the AoE damage reduction here would be pretty nice.
Claim its power as your own.
Okay, so we interrupted the first one. Okay. It's getting stunned, no problem. Just gotta make bigger pulls to make up for the lack of damage. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I've been doing. Glad to see you finishing 20s. Me too, honestly. This one might be kind of tight, but it does look like we should have another easy upgrade. Without Necrolord, this dungeon is pretty slow, actually. I realize how powerful those buffs are until you get them. Alright, 12 minutes for this.
You will not stop me.
See there, I took damage while the trinket was up and just targeted the boss and it automatically aggroed. Not an issue, but it does happen.
I will slay you.
Did not mean to do that.
Fear the dagger in the dark. My blades will rend your flesh. No target has escaped me.
What's with this lag? Jesus Christ.
My blades will rend your flesh. Your demise comes from
pretty unfortunate there because that dude had threat on those mobs when he ran them out. He almost died.
Your demise comes from the shadows. I will slay you where you stand. A single scratch is all it will take. No target has escaped me. Fear the dagger in the dark.
That's an easy one.
My blades will rend your flesh. I will slay you where you stand. My blades will rend your flesh. I will slay you where you stand. Vengeance will be mine.
Who trespasses upon the house of plays? Who seeks that which cannot be controlled? If you so desire this power, then come and claim it. Let it claim you.
We've been expecting you.
Okay, busting's gonna be a real issue here, I think.
Minions, time to feed.
Wait for this boss. Don't says nothing yet. Thank God your group had some restraint on that busting. Yeah, that could have been really bad. It could have been a real bad.
Minions, time to feed. The mother of plagues comes for you.
This your last 20? Oh no, this is my like third. Pay attention to see how he uses revival. I think it'll be a big moment in the fight. Could have used it there. I feel like it would have been back up at the end. This backpack is legit though. I like that. It looks pretty good on a monk, a Pandaran monk especially. Funny though, this will only be our third Mistweaver this season, and it's going to be in a 20. Odd. One point short of 2K achievement and Keystone Master mounts. So this is the week for it. You will get it easily this week. Honestly, probably gonna go down as the easiest possible week. I would be surprised if this is not at the end of the season looked at as the easiest week. Over there. Great stream with your clan last night. Great results, clan. Yeah, we didn't do as well as we wanted to, but we did get the kill at least. Oh, Shoddy, welcome. Well, it does look like an easy upgrade. We don't somehow have a bunch of deaths here, which is definitely on the table. Okay. Okay, what is fucking going on with this mob, man? I don't get it. Yep, easy upgrade. Absolutely crushing keys. This week, when we get invited, we are crushing them at least. What's that up to now? 2351. Sweet. I think we might be seeing 2400 this week. Depends if I have enough time. Why did you not kill slimes before the boss? Because we don't have a Necrolord, so... I won't comment on that. I expected him to do more damage, but... Lake Ball 20... Agreed. The Mistweaver. And that was with Maid, Demon Hunter, and Druid. Okay, I think I'm going to end it here, honestly. It's getting kind of late. I just realized I never took anything out for dinner. So I'm going to have to go do that, so... We got some really good keys. Obviously, major progression done today, so we'll be back. I think I might actually try to add a stream this week. I'm definitely not going to do any else this week, but we'll see. I have to. I feel like I need to stream Sunday. I need to get this campaign done, so we'll see. But yeah, either way, tonight we'll be back in about 3 hours for raid, and then we'll see you guys on the weekend for some more keys. Thanks, buddy. Love being with you. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. We'll see you guys soon. Have a good evening, and hope to see you in the next stream.